Authors use figurative language to make their stories more exciting and entertaining. An idiom is just one type of figurative language. An idiom is a phrase that has a different meaning than the individual words in the expression. We will discuss the literal and figurative meanings of 9 well-known English expressions. Imagine it is raining or storming really hard, so bad that animals were falling from the sky. People actually use this expression to mean that there is a bad storm or hard rain. Unfortunately, we do not get a new pet every time it rains. No one is for sure where this idiom originated, but it was first documented in 1651. An example in a sentence would be, "We can't go outside for recess today because it's raining cats and dogs out there." It sounds uncomfortable to sit on top of a fence, doesn't it? The figurative meaning of this idiom is to be hesitant to make a decision or choose sides in an argument. This is an English phrase. To physically straddle a fence means to stand on both properties at the same time. An example of this idiom used in a sentence would be, "As the teacher, Mrs. Hines is sitting on the fence of this competition because she is cheering for everyone." In this case, the figurative meaning of icing on the cake could be positive or negative. It is something that would make a situation even better or something that would make it worse. This idiom is believed to have got its start sometime in the late 1970s when cake started having fancy decoration and icing. An example used in a sentence is, "John won the first place trophy at the spelling bee, and the icing on the cake was the gift certificate that came along with it." Cake is apparently common in idiom expressions. The figurative meaning of an idiom, "a piece of cake," means that a task is really easy or takes little effort. Sometimes the idiom is expressed, "It's easy as pie," which also has the same figurative meaning. An example of this idiom used in a sentence would be, "If you study your spelling words all week, the test will be a piece of cake." If only you literally got a piece of cake every time you took a spelling test, it would be a lot more fun, wouldn't it? What's something that is a piece of cake for you? Ouch! This is another idiom that sounds painful, but only in the literal meaning. The figurative meaning of this idiom has nothing to do with skin at all. The meaning of the expression is to get on someone's nerves or to be annoyed. An example of this idiom used in a sentence, "Joseph got under his brother's skin, so he wasn't allowed to play in his room." I'm sure that if you have a cat at home, you're glad they aren't able to pull on your tongue. This silly expression doesn't really have anything to do with a cat at all. The figurative meaning is that you don't have anything to say, or it's a question you could ask someone to mean, "Why aren't you talking?" The origin for this idiom is unknown, but it does not have to do with a cat stealing anything. Historically, it was typically directed at children who were thought to be silent because they were hiding something. Your teacher could ask if the cats got your tongue if you didn't answer them or you were hesitating at answering a question. The figurative meaning for this idiom is more obvious because oxen are known for their strength. This idiom actually originated because oxen were used on farms to help pull large amounts of weight. It is an exaggeration though, because I know I could not pull the same amount of weight as an ox can. An example of this idiom in a sentence is, "Ask John to help you move into your apartment, since he's as strong as an ox." Has your mom ever told you that something isn't nice to say? This idiom expression is used when people don't think before they speak. Rather than someone literally putting a foot in his mouth, he would want to take back his words. The figurative meaning is to say something that would offend or embarrass you or someone else. For example, Sarah put her foot in her mouth after she told Lisa about her surprise birthday party. It would be quite a different world on the farm if pigs had wings to fly. That would never happen, right? That's exactly what the literal meaning is. When this expression is used, it refers to the odds that something will never happen or that something's impossible. An example of this idiom used in a sentence is, I will win the lottery when pigs fly. Now it's your turn. Look at the picture and try to determine this well-known expression. Then, try to think of the figurative meaning of the idiom. Good luck!